Senator, the U.S. has been criticized in recent years in getting involved in operations and not establishing a clear end game and achieving it. I want you to be specific in what end game you envision.
The end game that I envision is the departure of Muammar Gadhafi and the Libyan people being able to set up a government by themselves with the assistance primarily of the Europeans, but also the United States of America. Libya is much closer to Europe, and the Europeans have greater ties to Libya and greater interests.
You say the departure of Colonel Gadhafi, and I'm going to press you on this and getting more specific. What does that look like? Is this the rebel fighters raiding his house? Is he saying, I give up? Can you be specific?
I think it means one of three things. Either he joins Hugo Chavez in Venezuela, or he goes to the International Criminal Court, which is my preference, or he joins Hitler and Stalin.
But how does he exit? Is he the type of man, based on what you know about him, where he says, I give up?
I think it will be very difficult, and it certainly is even more unlikely today, since he seems to, at least for the time being, fought these liberation forces to a standstill, to a stalemate. And
based on the difficulty that you acknowledge, isn't it time to consider a political solution? The Libyan foreign minister has come out and said, look, you know, we can do an interim government with all things on the table, including the removal of Colonel Gadhafi from power. Isn't it time to consider that if it will establish a ceasefire and end the killing of civilians?
Well, first of all, the interim national government has made obligatory that Gadhafi leave and his family leave before there's any chances for a settlement. I guess second.
But your mission is to end the loss of civilian lives, and that would possibly establish a ceasefire.
Colonel Gadhafi, when he was outside of this city, said he was going to go house to house and kill every person that he could. I just saw the ship that came in from Misrata filled with wounded young men who are dying as we speak. There's no doubt what Gadhafi will do to his own people if he has the opportunity to do so. That's not a settlement, that's a massacre.